Good evening. Welcome inside RA Fagenal Hall here on the beautiful campus of Elmhurst University. It's Wrestling Action Live here on the CCIW Network, Suncom.tv, Elmhurst University's athletics YouTube page. You can find us on X, Instagram, and Facebook. We are ready to get women's wrestling underway. We will start at 103. Claire Crouch against Nia Vasquez. It is Augustana in town to take on your Elmhurst University Blue Jays. Women's action first, men's action second. Crouch now trying to get the upper hand. You can see Vasquez holding on to that left leg. Now Vasquez trying to turn the tables. Crouch. Now Vasquez holding on to the other leg now. Now Crouch. We're trailing 2-0. Vasquez with the upper hand here early. This is the 103, 110 coming up next. Veronica Casillo and Joe Orozco. 2-0 Vasquez. It's the Vikings of Augustana. All the way from the Mississippi River. Right on the Illinois side of the Illinois-Iowa border. Vikings powerhouse back in the days in football. Women's wrestling in their second year of existence. And I tell you, this program has really, really taken off. A lot of firsts last year. Sky's the limit with this program, I can tell you that. Andrew Demos, second season at the helm of this program. Thank you for tuning in wherever you are tuning in here today. Oh, nice takedown that time by Crouch, but there was a whistle. It was a good throw on Vasquez. Crouch at the whistle. Just looking for some points here in the first. With $1:14 left. Another stoppage. It might be the head-to-head they worry about. Even with the headgear, they like those mountain rams that you see on TV. That's exactly what they're trying to avoid, is the head-to-head contact. Crouch needing some points here. Down 4-0, 50 seconds left here in the first. Very low number of home matches this year for Elmhurst. As a matter of fact, me and Greg Rosal were just talking about it. I believe there's only like 2, maybe, possibly. And that's a very low number. You see Vasquez just starting to distribute the weight on top of the neck and head of Claire Crouch.
Go, 20 seconds. You score.
Ten seconds left here in the first. 4-0. Nia Vasquez for Augustana. And that will be your score at the end of one. So another 3 minutes up on the clock. Next up, Veronica Casillo and Joe Orozco at 110. But here you've got the 103s. They start out with the lightweights, Claire Crouch and Maya Vasquez. Possible exhibition matches, well, we'll see. Both of them, Grace Johnson and Naima Outlaw, have yet to decide if there's going to be any exhibition matches at the end of the women matches tonight. Men's action following right after. Yeah, we know that this broadcast is going around the world. You know, Clara Rice's family tuning in tonight from Abu Dhabi in the Persian Gulf, United Arab Emirates, excuse me. I know when I was in Desert Storm, went over there. It's a beautiful part of the world. Now Crouch trying to get some points. There's no escape points in women's wrestling, unlike men, where they will get 1 point for an escape. If they can grasp both legs and roll, those are some big points. These two still grappling. The freestyle that you see. .147. Crouch still down 4-0. Crouch makes a shoot. Vasquez on one leg. You can see how she distributes that weight, forcing Crouch's body down to the ground, trying to take away that momentum that Crouch is trying to get. Not able to do so. That was a good shoot that time. Just Vasquez quickly moved her weight right to the point where Crouch was trying to pivot and manipulate that body to try to flip her over on her back for some points and couldn't do so. Crouch now down to about 1:10, still trailing 4-0. Opening match here, 103, Crouch and Vasquez. Vasquez trying to get the back. By Vasquez, she distributes that weight well, makes it very difficult for the wrestler that she is wrestling against to try to get some kind of positioning. It's almost like Crouch now trying to do, there's a couple more points, make it 6-0. She's making Crouch work twice as hard. 29 seconds left. Crouch has got to do something. Every time she goes to try to shoot, you see Vasquez kind of turn sideways. Make it a small target to grasp. Crouch has got to get out of that and somehow, within the next 7 seconds, get on the back like Vasquez just did. Make it 8-0. And Vasquez will win by decision. And we'll move on to the 110. Crouch out of St. Jacob, Illinois. Tosio at 110 out of Addison, Illinois, the sophomore, going up against Joe Orozco, 110 sophomore out of Romeoville. Augustana with a decision. Leading this match. Cosio trying to get first points for the Blue Jays here tonight. And 110, and she's got the back. She just needs to swing to about 6 o'clock. Now Orozco in a lot of trouble. Looking for the fall. Orozco, you can see how she's bridging. This could be big for the Blue Jays. Well, good 4 points right out of the gate. Cosio. Much needed points there for the Blue Jays. Augustana leading 3-0 on that decision win by Vasquez at 103. Cosio with a 4-point lead with 2 minutes left here in the first. Another shoot. Cosio, good leverage, has that leg. Orozco halfway to her back, now on her belly. You see Cosio now just trying to get Orozco on her back. She's got her about halfway right now. Some more points. How about 8-0? Make it 10, and that's it. Major decision win goes to Veronica Cosio. Big points right there for the Blue Jays. Now we're up to 117. Valentina Fantoni. And it looks like going up against Gwen Burbridge at 117. Well, now at 117, Antoni out of Glendale Heights, Illinois, only a freshman. Burbage on Geneseo, Illinois. Official can stop if they feel like it's a hold that could lead to an injury. You see a lot of that. Nice flip that time by Fantoni. Now with a 3-point lead, 5-2. Now she's going to try to gain access to that leg. If she can gain access to both and start rolling Burbridge, you're going to see the points just keep piling up. Fantoni again finds the back. Some more points, make it a 5-point lead now for the freshman from Glendale Heights. 7-2 is the score. Boy, she is ready to go. That's good coaching right there. Get to the mark and let's go. That's what you train for, the cardio. Nice move, right back to the legs, 9-2. Now let's see if she can control both. You can see that she's trying to get them both together. Burbridge not allowing that to happen. She knows that If that happens, a couple rolls and this match is over. I like that. That fake move, that one slips out of the hands of Fantoni, but she gets back on top and now looking for the fall. It's 11-2. Elmhurst looking for a fall here. Can they get it? They're close. Burbridge in a lot of trouble. Fantoni applying all the pressure to the shoulders. And Burbridge able to spin out onto the stomach. 40 seconds. All this action in the first. That is it. Another major decision for the Blue Jays. This time, Valentina Fantoni. Impressive. 13-2. Score now, the Blue Jays 8, Augustana 3. Kendall Smith, Hannah Saboni-Kaufman. Bethalto, Illinois is where Kendall Moss Smith calls home. And for Kaufman, senior out of Park Ridge, went to Maine East. 13-3 is our score. Blue Jays with a 10-point lead here early on. We're at 124. Kaufman trying to roll Smith over. Smith, good leverage, but she's in a lot of trouble. Kaufman just a couple steps from rolling. And a nice recovery that time by Smith. The roll through and Smith now on the back. Smith now on the back, or on her belly, and there's the whistle. Kaufman with a 4-0 lead here with 1:22 left in the first. Bella Kukuru and Moni Griffin coming up next, 131. Bella, one of the CSOs at the Public Safety Department. Heck of a competitor. Can't wait to see her wrestle. I know her family is in attendance. 55 seconds left. Smith down 4. The grapple continues. Every time Smith looks like she wants to shoot, you can see Kaufman grabs that neck a little bit tighter. And there's a shoot that time by Smith, but Kaufman just drops her weight right onto the shoulders into the neck area. Trying to make Smith work twice as hard. Now Smith on the back. If she can spin and get that right leg free, there you go. There's some points right there. Much needed with 18 seconds left. 4-2 now, Kaufman. Let's see what Smith can do. She's trying to get that, now working on the left arm. She's trying to roll her with 5 seconds left. We're going to go to the second. Oh, we just got an even score. Nice move that time, right at the buzzer by Smith. Evens it up 4-4. About the last 30 seconds or so was 4-0, but Kendall Smith, couple quick points right there, and she has evened up this match 4 apiece. We're going to go into the final period. 3 minutes left. Blue Jays. But the scoring just continues to change. It's 8-4 now. We'll get this right. 8-4, Blue Jays with the lead. Pending the 124 weight class. 131 up next, followed by 38, 45, 60, 80, and then 207. And possible exhibitions. Men's wrestling right after the women's meet, both against Augustana. As I say, Augie is in the house. It's a big one. Only a few home matches this season for the Blue Jays. So you got to show up strong here. Senior night. Seal Modi, the first ever to be recognized in the women's wrestling program. It's launched last year to be recognized as a senior. So congratulations. 2:13 left. 4-4. By both of these, this is a razor thin, 0 mistakes. This could come down to the final few seconds between these two. .123. Could come down to just one shoot, one throw, one shoulder. So we approach 70 seconds left. All knotted up 4 apiece. Now you hear the coaches talk it out. 60 seconds. There it is. Both coaches now. No more waiting. Time to go, and that's exactly what Kaufman tried right there. Smith was ready for it. You can see she withdrew the hips that Kaufman was trying to get to for a throw. Somebody's going to have to make a move, and again, this is going to come down to the move has to be executed correctly, because if not, it's going to be another point for the opposing wrestler. 32 seconds left. Paper thin margin right here. Let's see, can Smith do it? Keep the Blue Jays ahead in this duel. Now it's starting to pick up with 15 seconds left. What's Smith going to do here? Is she going to try to make a shoot? 10 seconds left. You can hear both coaches calling it out. Down to 5. 4 seconds. That's it, and it's going to end 4-4. And it looks like Kendall Smith will get it. Her hand was raised. Bella Kukuru and Moni Griffin now at 131. We were just talking about Bella. She's one of the CSOs at the Public Safety Department. Always glad to have her on board. What a competitor. You can see right off the bat. And Griffin, a couple points. Make it a couple more points on the roll. 4-0. 14 seconds into the 131. Bella looking for a hip toss. Griffin. Griffin putting a lot of pressure on that neck. Bella's got to try to find a way to get out of this one. Some more points. Bella's in a lot of trouble, and that one's probably going to do it right there. Moni Griffin out of Chicago, Bowen High School. Bella out of Geneseo, Illinois, the freshman at 131. That will do it. Major decision going to Moni Griffin for Augustana. Viola Pianetto against Bree Bynum here at 138. We're in the first of two periods. Pianetto and the Blue Jays. With a slight lead. Well, now they say it's 8-8. Pianetto that time with a quick two. Men's official, Eric McGill. You can see him walking from left to right. Pianetto leading here at the 138, 145 coming up next. McElhose against Moffitt. Pianetto trying to get that back, and I tell you, Bynum in a lot of trouble. Pianetto able to manipulate that torso and get her down on her stomach, and a quick 4-0 lead. Pianetto's so quick. Bynum with the shoot. Pianetto just applies the weight right to the neck and shoulder area. Tries to get that either a leg or the stomach. Now Pianetto holding on to that right wrist. Now let's go. Bynum with the shoot. Pianetto stands tall, but Bynum. Pianetto not letting go of that near leg. Bynum needs that leg loose. She has it. Bynum's headgear comes off. They have a stoppage at 32 seconds. For nothing, Viola Pianetto. Out of Mount Prospect, Illinois. Bynum out of Sherrard, Illinois. But a mistake that time by Bynum. She lost contact. Pianetto now up 5-0. That's it for the first. 5-0. Viola Pianetto. Well, the updated score up on the scoreboard, 11-9 Blue Jays with a 2-point lead. Pending what happens here in the 138. Start of the second. Bynum with the shoot. Pianetto pushes those arms back down to the mat. Now Pianetto looking for a spin move, but Bynum has Pianetto on her back. This is trouble. This could be the and there it is. Just like that. Bree Bynum gets the fall, and those are huge points for the Vikings. Out of nowhere, Bree Bynum gets the fall from Viola Pianetto. Catherine McElhose. Hayne Moffitt. Here at 1:45, now Augustana with a 14-11 lead. Blue Jays need some points here from McElhose out of Ontario, Wisconsin, the freshman. Moffitt trying to move McElhose over onto her back. Catherine, you can see that she's distributing that weight correctly, trying to make sure that Moffitt cannot get her either onto her side or onto her back. Now Catherine somehow back down to her stomach. Start from scratch. Moffitt, a lot of work going on here. Leads 4-0. Yep, you can hear the headgear bouncing off each other. That's kind of a warning right there. $1:35 left here in the first. Moffitt with a 4-point lead, 4-0. Augustana leading 14-11. We are at the 145. Still 160, 180, and 207. So every point from here on out is very, very important. You can see Moffitt trying to get that left arm bent back as far as she could possibly go. And you can see right there, that's one of them danger whistles right there. And there may be Moffitt. When you heard the two heads kind of, I guess you can say, doink into each other, it may have caused a little seepage in the forehead of Moffitt. And that's what this stop is. Because they literally went head to head. You could hear it. Now they got to make sure that she can continue to wrestle. This could cause a continued issue with the remainder of this match. 60 seconds left. Six nothing, Moffitt leading Catherine McElhose. See Catherine, she's got to make a move here. You want to go into this second period with a little bit of momentum right there. Moffitt, McElhose on her back. This is trouble. Catherine's got to find a way out of this one. She's halfway there. You can see Moffitt. It's close. Official right on top of it. This could be another fall right here, and this is going to be trouble. And that's it. Back-to-back falls in the 138 and 145. Bynum and Moffitt for the Vikings extended that lead. Now it's going to become even more important in the next three weight classes, 160, 180, and 207. Blue Jays have got to find a way. Now it's 19-11, Augustana. Lily Avalos. Miriam Nadai. Right off the bat. Nadai.
No assistance required.
Out of Moline, Illinois. Avalos out of Clarksville, Tennessee. 4-0. Nadai with the early lead here in the first. Blue Jays finding themselves in early trouble. Last 3 to 4 matches have put them behind the 8 ball right there, and they have got to find a way to dig themselves out of this hole. They need some points, and they need them quick. Avalos here at 160. Off the mat, but more points. Make it 6-0. Nadai. 4 points away from that decision. No points there. Avalos needs to find a way to do exactly what Nadai is doing right now. She has got to gain the back and get some quick points. Minute 19 left. It's 8-0. 60 seconds left here in the first. Augustana leading 8-0 here in the 160, 19-11 overall in this duel. And the die right there. That's big points. Avalos in a lot of trouble. This could be another fall, and this would make it 3 in a row. Going to die as Avalos. Perfect. There it is. Control the neck. Apply the pressure to the near shoulder area, and there it is. Miriam Nadai makes it 3 falls in a row for Augustana. Juliana Lafort, Jaden Moody coming up next. Juliana Lafort, freshman out of Allen, Texas. Kind of waiting to see what's going on here.
We were sitting there and I told Terry, I said, yeah, that's exactly like talking about. He's like, you know, you're right. Because we were watching, and I should have taken a picture, and I know I had last year. Like, yeah, it was like a year ago, but this was like, yeah.
We'll see if maybe it's a weight issue. I know that they were talking about one of the wrestlers had to make weight. Let's see. They had a choice who was going to wrestle here, and this, I believe this is Moody. Well, we'll wait to see who they put in there, but according to my list, it's Jaden Moody. And that's who we're going to go with, the junior out of Channahon, Illinois. Went to Minooka High School. Lafort, a freshman out of Allen, Texas. Blue Jays down 24-11. Need points, and they need them now. Lafort looking for that leg sweep. Just like that, Lafort ties it up 2-2. And just like that, it's over. Juliana Lafort gets the fall. Well, the Blue Jays needed that now at 2:07. Angela Gonzalez out of Hoffman Estates, the freshman. Very, very young team here. One junior, one senior, one sophomore. The rest are freshmen for Elmhurst. 24-16, Angie Guy for Augustana here, 207. By Gonzalez. See what she has in store here. You can see a lot of freestyle. You see a little Greco-Roman grabbing of the wrists. Not very much. More freestyle than anything. Official letting Angie Guy know gotta pick up the pace. 24-16 Augustana. Men's wrestling meet coming up next. Vikings and Blue Jays Part 2. Good showing by both these squads here. A lot of movement. That's exactly what the official's saying. Come on, let's pick it up. You can grapple, but you got to make some moves. Basically, is what he just told both of them. $1:20 left. Now you'll see if the pace picks up. Gonzalez, she'll get the back. Oh, wait. What's the whistle for? No points awarded. Wow. Gonzalez, let's see if she'll go right back to that bag of tricks again. Now with the warnings, these are going to be awarded points. After the warnings, now points will be awarded. Gonzalez, nice throw that time on Guy. 4-0 Blue Jays. Gonzalez looking to roll. Has Guy about halfway over. Now Guy on her stomach. Constant coaching by Andrew Demos. Second season. Amanda McAlevey, the GA. Tony Willart at the helm of Augustana. 10 seconds left here. Gonzalez with a 4-0 lead. A decision would be nice. A fall would make things a little bit closer. Well, in our final period, pending any exhibitions, they do have two down here. They're just not sure if they're going to happen. Outlaw and Johnson. We'll wait to see what happens. Looks like we are going to get a couple exhibitions. I see them warming up. Angela Gonzalez with a 4-0 lead over Angie Guy. Good follow through that time by Gonzalez. Guy got the takedown, got the 4. 2 minutes left. I think the scoring needs to change. I believe Gonzalez has the lead in this. He had Guy with the takedown, but then Gonzalez, there it is. That is correct, 6-4. .201 left. We're at 207, Gonzalez and Guy. Gonzalez for the Blue Jays. Down to a minute 15. Guy makes the shoot, Gonzalez. Let's see if she can roll. And she does. She'll extend her lead to 4, 8-4. Now she has 60 seconds to get that fall. Guy in trouble. Then she'll just put her arm straight out and make it very difficult to gain access to those wrists. 46 seconds left. It's 10-4 Gonzalez. Blue Jays looking to close out strong. They'll drop this meet, but they're not going to go down without a fight. Looks like we do have a couple exhibitions coming up. .20 seconds. Guy trying to possibly get like a hip throw or on Gonzalez. Gonzalez just trying to get out of it, and you can see it right there. That's trouble. Now Gonzalez back on top. 12-8's the score. Gonzalez with the fall. Boy, the last 15 seconds. What a gutsy fight there at 2:07. Gonzalez, she'll get the fall. See what the final score is going to be here for the women's meet. We do have two exhibitions. Looks like Naima Outlaw. At 131 as a freshman.
We have two more exhibition matches. We're then going to give you a 10-minute break to then 10 minutes to break. So we'll air these two, so show these two, and then switch it over, and then you can switch for men's for the CCIW. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Outlaw, Lainey Sisala out of Joliet. 138. Outlaw wrestling at 131. Well, Augustana will take the first meet. Then we'll have a small break between the exhibition matches and the men's start. There's Outlaw. Evens up the match 2-2. Grace Johnson will be wrestling next for the Blue Jays in our final exhibition. Four-point throw that time. Sasala up 6-2. $55 seconds left here in the first.
Did you say about a 10-minute break?
50 seconds left here in the first. First of two exhibitions. Augustana, winning the duel. Men's action coming up at the conclusion of the exhibition match. It'll be about a 10-minute break, and then the men's duel will start. Eight to 2 right now. Outlaw trailing. Sasala. We will go to the second. 8 to 2. Augustana with the lead here in our first exhibition. Start of the second, 8 to 2. Lainey Sasala for Augustana. This is our first of two exhibition matches. Augustana winning the first duel. Shoot that time by Sasala. .220 left. 8-3 now. Outlaw needing some points. Now they're off the mat. Six-point lead for the junior from Joliet. Went to Minooka High School. Lainey Sasala. Now 11-3. $1:37 left. First of two exhibition matches. Well, Outlaw in a little bit of trouble. It's got to find a way to get out of this. without giving up any more points. She needs the points. Sasala's trying to get Outlaw on her back. And then Outlaw that time now gains the back. But then Sasala puts her down for the fall just like that. Back and forth that went in the last 15 or so seconds. Our final exhibition. Grace Johnson, Kelly Ladd. Ladd, a freshman out of Macomb, Illinois. Freshman, Grace Johnson, 145 out of Zion. Ladd with a quick 2-0 lead, but Johnson, did they get points for that? Got one for Johnson. Cuts that lead in half. There might be a point dispute. Tony Willart. Score remained 2-1. Ladd with the shoot. Johnson back to her feet. Ladd trying to throw. Johnson not letting her, even though she got a couple more points. It's 4-1. Good crowd in here tonight. R.A. Fagenhall Gymnasium. This is one of only a few, if not two, home meets here for the Blue Jays this year. Weird scheduling, a lot, and I mean a lot away for the Blue Jays. Johnson. Good roll that time, make it 6-1. Now Johnson with the upper hand on Ladd, make it 6-2. And they'll stop it. Minute 15 left here in the first. Ladd 2 more points, now a 6-point lead, 8-2. Johnson in trouble. Ladd looking for another fall. There it is. Well, the Blue Jays go 0 for 2 in the exhibitions. They drop the overall duel to Augustana as we get ready to move to men's action. That was pretty good. So we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have men's action next on the CCIW network on suncom.tv.